At least 14 people were killed, while 3 others sustained serious injuries in a horror road crash in the Free State on Friday. While Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula has expressed his condolences at the news of the fatal crash, he has reiterated to motorists and commercial drivers to exercise extra caution on the roads to ensure that they arrive alive. Newzroom Afrika's senior reporter Tumaole Mohlaoli has the story.
These are the shocking scenes which greeted paramedics, traffic and police officials. 2 minibus taxis collided in the early hours of Saturday morning on the R57 road outside Reeds in the Free State province. The drivers of the 2 taxis were among those who died at the scene. 14 people died in total, 13 on the scene and the other one on arrival at hospital. At least 3 other passengers were injured and rushed to hospital for emergency care. Just days before the crash, on Monday, the 13th of December 2021, the National Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula made several impassioned pleas to motorists to be vigilant and to drive safely on the country's roads. This was at the official launch of the National Festive Season Arrive Alive national campaign in the Free State's capital, Bloemfontein.
Now, it is important as we launch the 2021 Festive Season Arrive Alive road safety campaign 2 days before the start of the festive season, peak traveling period, meaning we are opening the big days now, today. This festive season has 2 long weekends, starting with the weekend, this weekend we are going to, the long weekend, and followed by Christmas weekend. And this is going to be a very challenging time for our law enforcement officers and road safety advocates.
While the exact circumstances behind the fatal crashes are still being investigated, officials are not ruling out negligent driving as well as possible alcohol consumption as causes for the accident. Something both the Transport Minister and the Free State Premier forewarned against during the traffic safety launch just days earlier.
We know for a fact that long weekends in our country are generally associated with high alcohol consumption. The problem becomes compounded when the long weekend coincides with peak traveling period, because it leads to a spike in road safety crashes.
We are launching Arrive Alive, and we are saying, COVID-19, please don't drink and drive. Ha re batle ho shwa hape. Re bolaua ke hore o tseba hantle hore ha o tshwara lekoti kapa o tshwara seno o nwa o kena koloing o ka nna ska fihla hae. Don't risk, don't take chances.
At the same event, the South African Taxi Council, SANTACO, also strongly discouraged negligent and risky behavior from the taxi industry. They have called on passengers and law enforcers to adopt zero tolerance against offenders from the taxi industry.
We want to make a call, a very special call, to the passengers not to find themselves getting into a taxi that is operated by a driver who is drunk or who is under drugs.
In a statement, the Transport Department has again urged drivers to always err on the side of caution and not to engage in risky behaviors, including reckless and drunk driving. It's a telling call. It must be noted, however, that heavy downpours on the day of the accident may have also contributed. However, spare a thought for the families, the husbands, the wives, the mothers, the fathers, the children, the brothers and sisters, who will be mourning, not celebrating this festive period. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Tumaole in Johannesburg.